Hello, hello, hello. Assalamu alaikum. Ji ayanu, pakhair ragale, ni hao, chunishume, washmale, ohio gonzaimas, guten morgen, hola, bonjour, privyet, kaifal, and a very amazing Khosh Ahmadi to everybody who's tuned into PTV World and are watching World this morning alongside Shazad Khan. Ladies and gentlemen, the day today is Friday and we're almost ending up on 2017 as well, and it's about time that we are going to enter into 2018, and quite a lot of people are actually going to come up with their New Year resolutions, which they can't stick to. But as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to wish everybody a very happy New Year in advance, because we won't be doing a show on Saturday or Sunday as well. So we'll see you on the 1st of January, which is going to be 2018. So please make sure that you forget about all your sorrows, your disappointments, all your griefs, and start over again with success and empathy and tolerance and patience and whatever you want or desire in life. I think this was a great deal to start the show with. I feel amazing after saying that, but it's time to rise and shine and wake and bake as well. And we've got a very different show lined up for you today because of the fact that we are going to talk about the life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And there's somebody over here who's actually joined us from Australia who recently did his own solo exhibition. He's an artist, he's a paper cutting artist. But before that, I think what we need to do is that we need to take a look at what's happening all around the globe. Top stories coming up. Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi has directed an overhaul of the power transmission, distribution and recovery process of the distribution companies to cut down inefficiencies, lessen administrative losses, and to find a permanent solution to the issue of circular debt. The 30th International Snow Sculpture Art Exposition has opened for public in Harbin, northeast China's Heilongjiang province, with its main sculpture highlighting the Beijing 2022 Winter Games. Wow. I so want to go over there. Amazing. A team of researchers at Massachusetts Institute of Technology is working on an electrochemical method to clear pollutants from water. Way to go. The last crystal panels were placed into the famous Times Square New Year's Eve crystal ball. Workers carefully arranged the crystal triangles and lifted them into place on the huge Times Square crystal ball. It's all in line with New Year's preparations, ladies and gentlemen. Look good though. And last but not the least, All-Star Cook hit unbeaten double ton as England were 491 for 9 at stumps in their first innings against Australia on the third day of fourth Ashes Test in Melbourne. Well, this is it for the top stories, ladies and gentlemen. Time now for a public service message. Let's see, what do I have in the box for you guys today? Let's see. Oh, a good one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so talking about a public service message. So as I mentioned that, Friday is obviously a day which holds quite a lot of importance. And it is a day which is very near to Muslims as well. As a matter of fact, even in the West, people go crazy on Fridays because they think that it's the weekend. But for us, it's very different. And since the show is actually lined up on a pattern where we are going to talk about Prophet, peace be upon him. So the message which I need to share with all our amazing viewers who are out there is that, we need to actually read about him. We need to learn what he said or the actions, what he did as well. So a few of those actions were obviously tolerance, patience, and empathy. And I think that, if we are going to work on these characteristics, we are going to be a good human. I think that's how people are going to label us, and everybody wants to be a good person in real life as well. So please make sure that you develop these characteristics, and it's not very difficult. Patience and tolerance, I think, are one of those things which definitely needs a bit of control over your own personality, over your own traits, and then realizing what you were doing wrong and then correcting your own self other than somebody else telling you. And even if there's somebody else who is very close to you is telling you that this is one habit which you need to change, I think they are speaking for your own betterment. So please make sure that you practice these three things: empathy, tolerance, and patience. So this was our public service message. But other than that, I've got a book recommendation for you guys too as well, because when I got to know that we are going to do a show on Prophet, peace be upon him. So this is the newest book which I started reading. It is one of very amazing books. Well, I haven't read all of it right now, but I think I'm doing a great deal so far because I'm midway through the book. So the name of the book is Muhammad, Prophet for Our Time, and it's written by Karen Armstrong. And I think I'm going to share the book with you guys too as well. And while sharing, I'm going to tell you that that there's no view of the modern world is complete without an understanding of Islam. To understand Islam, we must understand Muhammad as prophet and man. More is known about Muhammad's life than that of the founder of any other major faith. So please make sure that we do a bit of reading. We read about him as well as a man and then as a prophet to understand. And other than about Karen Armstrong, Sunday Times write that Armstrong has a dazzling ability. She can take a long and complex subject and reduce it to the fundamentals without oversimplifying. So please make sure that you do that as well. And now Karen Armstrong, author of the best-selling A History of God, has written a concise, balanced and illuminating portrait of this revered figure as well. So please make sure that you get your hands onto it, and we are going to recommend you quite a lot of other books too as well. But as of to get started with the show, on 22nd of December, ladies and gentlemen, there was an exhibition held over here. An Australian artist, well, he was born in Pakistan and then he moved to Australia 10 years ago. And he did an exhibition with the name of Illuminations on the Life of Prophet Muhammad, illustrations on the life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And what he did was that he's one of those artists who kind of have this talent with their hands that, he's good at paper cutting. And paper cutting art over here in Pakistan is very rare. Other than that, these illustrations were taken from at either the moment of his life, one of those situations, or what he said, which we call hadith as well. I think he'll be able to explain it to us more as well. But before we introduce to you our guest, we have got a small video to share with you guys. Let's go. Let's take a look at that video. And when you guys are going to come back, I'm going to introduce to you my guest. Let's do it. Good morning. Wow, beautiful it is. But ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be more beautiful when I'm going to tell you what it is. So ladies and gentlemen, this art form is actually known as Kiswat al-Kaaba. So this art piece which you just saw, I think for all of those people who've actually been for Umrah or Hajj, they might actually witness that this is the same writing which we see on the door of the Kaaba too as well, and on Kaaba. And the best part about this art form is that this is one single piece of paper. And this is the art of paper cutting too as well. It takes 3 to 4 months to make one of these sheets as well. and it's not that easy. So we're definitely going to ask from the one who actually made this as well, that how difficult it is, and if my producer can actually take out a real image from the Kaaba's door as well, so that we can share and compare that how similar it is to as well. So on my right hand side, ladies and gentlemen, I've been joined by paper cutting artist, lives in Perth, Australia, recently exhibited his solo show in Comsat's Art Gallery. Paper cutting is a medium for Pakistani art, did couple of workshops in Comsat. He's none other than Mr. Tosif Ahmed. Hello, assalamu alaikum, how are you?
Assalamu alaikum, good morning, and how are you? I'm fine.
I'm absolutely perfect. Thank you very much for joining us. It is
Thank
indeed a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you.
And alongside Mr. Tosif Ahmed, we have been joined by somebody who's a Naat Khwan. I think we are going to have an amazing Friday today. She's none other than Miss Huma Faisal. Hello, ma'am. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Assalam. Fine, thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us, and I think we'll get started with you as well. So which Naat are you going to share with us?
Sallallahu alayka ya Rasulallah wa sallam alayka ya Habiballah. Aqa तेरी महफिल का है रंग जुदा गाना, हमने तो जिसे देखा देखा तेरा दीवाना, बस इतना करम करना ए चश्मे करीमाना, कि जब जान लबों पर हो तुम सामने आ जाना। आका दुनिया में जब तुमने है अपना बनाया, तो महशर में भी कह देना ये मेरा है दीवाना। जी चाहता है तोहफे में भेजूं उनको आंखें, जी चाहता है तोहफे में भेजूं उनको आंखें, दर्शन का दर्शन हो नजराने का नजराना, दर्शन का दर्शन हो नजराने का नजराना। बेखुद कहे देते हैं अंदाज़े ही जाबाना, बेखुद कह देते हैं अंदाज़े ही जाबाना। आ दिल मैं तुझे रख लूं ए जलवाए जानाना, आका तेरी महफिल का है रंग जुदा गाना, हमने तो जिसे देखा देखा तेरा दीवाना।
Subhanallah, thank you very much. Very nice, and I think it gave me goosebumps, man, as well. Because I personally feel in life, if you really need a mentor, I think the mentor is required to be there so that he can actually bridge you with Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as well. And we are going to talk about his life, since the exhibition was illustrations on the life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So Tasif Sahab, Assalamu alaikum. Ek dafa phir se thank you very much for joining us.
Walaikum assalam.
Why did you come up with such a concept and that too while living in Australia.
Okay. I would like to start a little bit before that. I did my exhibition here in Pakistan about 4 to 5 years ago, and it was in Islamabad, and Australian ambassador opened that show. I got a lot of appreciation, and this was also a total paper cutting art with the mix Islamic plus non-Islamic art. When I went back, I used to do most of my artwork based on Allah. So like I was writing Allah or Bismillah and all these type of things. So one day I got a dream, the message that I should work on Prophet Muhammad as well.
Wow.
Yes. And I saw actually a calligraphy of Muhammad's name.
Wow.
And that name I woke up and I wrote it down very quickly. And
The same way you saw in
yeah,
your dream?
yes.
All right.
And it was when I was looking from one side or from the other side, the same name was coming. So then I talked with my wife, and she said that you are usually writing Allah's name, and I wrote actually before that 99 names of Allah, you know.
Wow.
So she said that you should concentrate on Prophet Muhammad as well.
Right.
And I decided that time that I will try to portray the major events of his life.
Yeah.
Because his life has lots of events. I cannot capture each of one.
All right.
But I thought, okay, why not just a few events? If I should capture it, will be great, you know.
Yeah.
So I dedicatedly I started working on that.
Okay.
Few of and I did exhibited those work in Perth.
All right.
And few of my friends also mentioned that why don't you try to design something related to this culture.
So the Australian culture?
Yes,
Okay.
you know. So I even tried, but what happened that when I was trying something else, the end result was Prophet Muhammad's life.
Wow.
So my hands actually were not in my control.
Okay.
So that's why I created these 6 milestones of his life.
Wow.
And those are presented here in my this show.
Yeah.
And I got a huge
Appreciation.
appreciation of
Okay, but other than that, you just mentioned, you know, before we move on to all of those pieces which you made, or the 6 milestones.
Yes.
So you just used the word concentrate on Prophet's
Yes,
life.
yes.
Now, obviously, concentration requires quite a lot of research too as well.
Of course.
So how did you do all of that
Yes, yes.
research? And because you obviously have to be very sure about,
Of course.
very avid about that all of these incidents which you are going to illustrate
Of course.
are as they have been stated in
Yes.
history.
Yes, there was actually a few challenges. First of all was this, that when I am trying to portray, I should portray in a way that nobody should be able to object anything.
Yes.
Because we have some sort of restrictions in art that we should draw and design in a way that it should not be objected, you know.
Okay.
So My research started with Tafhim al-Quran. I started reading Tafhim al-Quran.
And how long ago was that? When did you start your research?
About, I will say, 4 to 5 years ago.
Oh my God.
So I'm continuously working on this since long time. And apart from this, you should also keep in mind that over there, I cannot full-time work on this thing.
Exactly.
I need to run my kitchen as well, you know. So whenever I was finding time, I was working on this. And I would like to mention that my wife and my kids help me a lot.
Very nice. You can take their names too as well. We can say a big, huge thank you to them as well.
Yes, my wife, especially Mobeen Tosif, she is a great helper. Without her, I can't accomplish this task.
Bhabiji, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Bhabiji, for letting him do what he wanted to do and helping him as well.
Yes, my son Maktoum, Lishba, and Ishal. Ishal is small, but everyone contributed a lot.
Very nice, amazing that is. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to head on towards a short break. Don't go anywhere, because when you guys are going to come back, we are going to share all of those 6 milestones which he made through paper cutting. Take a break. Good morning.
The Festival of Lamps, or Mela Chiragha, is a very important and popular event in Pakistan. This is celebrated every spring on the last Friday of March outside the Shalimar Gardens. The show has been described as an eloquent expression of Pakistan's heritage and an authentic account of its agricultural and industrial achievements.
Naman behuda girde, naman behuda girde, poochao
Fortress Stadium, the venue of the show, is thronged by active participants, foreign visitors, and people who watch the festival with great enthusiasm, verve, and aplomb. A large number of them are interested in watching and appreciating the best breeds of livestock. Many derive pleasure by watching other activities, such as the display parade of animals, dances by horses and camels, polo matches, tent pegging, dog shows and their races, daring acts of stuntmen, mass display of military band, rhythmical physical exercise by children, tastefully decorated industrial floats, and torchlight tattoo shows. Additional attractions include a subtle interplay of lights to weave enticing patterns at night and breathtaking acts by foreign groups. Fairs and festivals of Pakistan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for everybody who just got tuned into PTV World. You watching World this morning alongside Shahzad Khan. Today we have been joined by a great artist who travels from Australia. Well, he's originally from Pakistan too as well. And he just got done with the solo exhibition on the illustrations on the life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He's none other than Mr. Tausif Ahmed. And alongside Mr. Tausif Ahmed, we have been joined by Ms. Huma Faisal, who's a Naat Khan too as well. But as a matter of fact, before going towards the break, we did certainly discuss about the exhibition and what all of those 6 milestones which he made. But I think it's about time that we share all of those 6 milestones with all of our amazing viewers who are out there. And Mr. Tausif is actually going to tell us about how long did it take and then what kind of an events illustration is that which that paper cutting actually captures. Let's do it. Bring them on. Tausif sir, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Go ahead. So tell us about this one.
Yes. First of all, this is the first art piece. This is cut with the white paper. In the middle, you are looking a very large flower,
Yes.
rose flower on the right side.
Exactly.
And then all these lines are going toward on the top toward the mountain. Mountain is actually Ghar-e Hira, where he used to go. The concept of the rose is representing himself, and he is just like a flower with perfume is going outside, you know, and then on the top a feather representing angel Jibrail's feather.
Wow.
So I was not having any intentions to make his image or something like that. I thought as a symbol, try to represent his personality.
I think that's a good decision too as well.
Yes.
Yes. All right, moving on towards the next milestone. Let's do it.
Yes. Yes. So this is when this is Baitul Mamur, when Prophet Muhammad went to see God, Allah, and he went on Asra Miraj, and he saw the similar Kaaba above, and he said the name was Baitul Mamur. That is the imagination of Baitul Mamur. Plus, there are angels revolving around, and down in the Kaaba, the humans are revolving around.
Exactly,
So
and it's made of one piece of paper.
Just one piece of paper, the black, and the red is the separate piece of paper.
So all of these dark areas we see are paper cuttings in between.
Yes.
But
yes.
these are very small. How do you do that?
Yes, this is just a knife we use, and first of all, on the back side, I draw complete concept. Before drawing concept, I study that what was the story and all that information, and then I design and cut it, and this is what in front of you, you know.
Amazing. So over there, you know, alongside the Beth Mamur, there's angels circumambulating,
Yes,
and
yes.
down here, over here, we have humans circumambulating. Wow,
yes.
that's cool. Let's move on towards the next milestone. Let's do it. It's amazing.
This is a very important, and this is about Asra Miraj, when Prophet Muhammad from Kaaba to Baitul Muqaddas, and then on Burak he sat, and he went to all 7 skies, and then on the Sidratul Muntaha.
Yes.
That was the destination he reached. So this is all, and all the names are written with who he met. This is all the prophets, Adams, Isa, Yusuf, Idris, Harun, Musa, and Ibrahim. So this is the sequence he met with the different prophets. So this is imagination of that story.
And once again, it's just one simple piece of paper, and then you have
Yes.
been cutting it in between.
Yes, if you carefully see, there is actually on both sides down, there is wormholes. That's I'm trying to represent as a scientifically this is possible.
All right. Very nice. Moving on to the next one now. Yes.
This is the story of Hijrat, when he went from Mecca to Medina. And that was the night when he tried to move. He was having some issues in Mecca, and the key is representing that the Mecca was locked for him, and he moved from here to Medina. Even I showed the historical path on the right side. And when he reached to Medina, you can see above the birds and also the flowers on the top. So he was welcomed over there, and all that event story I try to represent.
And that's what they say. I mean, that's what I've heard as well, that, you know, because I've even traveled to Medina and Makkah myself, alhamdulillah, shukr, alhamdulillah. They say that when you go to Medina, people are very hospitable,
Yes,
you know,
yes.
They're very loving, they're
Of
very
course.
caring as well.
Of
and
course.
as soon as you reach Makkah, there's a different sensation of all of those people who live
Yes.
over there, because
Of
it is
course.
said that there's more Jalal in them.
Of
as well.
course, of
So I think it definitely depends on which place you're living in. All right, moving on towards the next picture now.
Yes, so this is actually second last way, which shows Nazul of Quran. So on the top you can say the Quran, and this is the globe when it came. Ikra bismi rabbikal aziz, that's first ayat. And the down is the 5 principles or 5 pillars representing that what we receive, and the complete world is balanced on those
Amazing.
pillars.
And I think that, you know, it's a very good time to reiterate all of those 5 pillars as well, or tell all our amazing viewers about the 5 pillars of Islam. Go ahead, so that all of our international audiences can even get to know what Islam is based on.
Yes, Shahadat, that's the main thing. Then there is salat or namaz. Then there is roza. Then there is zakat.
And then Hajj.
Then Hajj is the main last.
Amazing that
one.
is. So, ladies and gentlemen, for all those people who want to have a complete understanding of our religion, Islam, I think what you need to do is that you need to read Quran too as well.
Of
And
course.
moving on towards the last picture.
Yes.
Let's do it.
So this is the last and important picture that shows the sifati names or the characteristic names of Prophet Muhammad. That's the 99 names I designed as a rays are coming from Muhammad, and it's going all over the world. So this is the last
so,
one.
so how do you put in colors into paper cutting as well? So because
You
usually most of
used-
the work I've seen
Yes.
is black and white. So over
Yes,
here,
use the color papers.
color
That's it.
paper. But how many color papers do you have to put one on each other as
This
well?
in this specific art piece, there is three
Layers.
color paper layers.
All right.
One is the golden, red, and black. So different layers combined
So
together.
that means that not every paper is going to get the same cut. So golden
Yes.
paper is going to get a different cut.
Of course.
And how long did it take to make all of these 6 milestones? as
Yes.
well?
First of all, I will say the single piece takes 3 to 4 months to complete, and also I'm not spending full time on this. I need to, as I said before, that I need to run my kitchen as well.
Yeah.
So whenever I'm finding time, my wife is also helping, and we are together working on this.
All right, amazing. One last image which we said in the beginning of the show, that that Kiswatul Kaaba paper, we
Yes.
need to have a comparison of how real it looks right next to the Kaaba door as well. So we can share that image, Mr. Producer. Can we do that right now? All right, so we're doing it in one. Yeah. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, take a look how surreal it looks, and I think that all of these colors could have been added, but I think
Yes.
this is a great one.
Yes.
And
So
it's almost similar.
I used actually a single piece of paper,
Yes.
golden paper, and cut it, and that's it.
Amazing, and it was glad. I'm very glad, and I'm pleased that you made it all the way to Pakistan as well from Australia. It was
Thank
superb
you.
having a conversation with you. And what do you think that we can expect from you in near future?
First of all, I would say thank you to Comset Art Gallery. They gave me opportunity to exhibit this show.
I think it's Miss Farah over there.
Yes,
She's a great lady.
she helped me a lot, and also I will say thank you to Australian embassy,
Yeah.
and also ambassador. She helped me a lot to put this show together.
Thank you very much.
And then after this, I have another project working on now.
Yes.
I'm working on Surah Rahman, and I exhibited actually 3 art pieces of my Surah Rahman in this show as well, and which will extend to 35 pieces.
Amazing. And
So-
the exhibition is going to take place over here in Pakistan or in Australia?
I will try to exhibit here in Pakistan. I need to discuss few of art galleries here, and as soon as it will complete, I will come again to exhibit that show, and it will be Ar-Rahman as a title.
Amazing. Thank you very much for making all the way from Australia to Pakistan and sharing your masterpieces with us as well.
Thank you
But
very
ladies and gentlemen, before we wrap up, we obviously will request Ms. Humar to recite us another naat as well. But before that, I think I'm going to wrap up the show as well. So please do not forget to write to us on our Facebook fan page, which is with the name of World This Morning. On Twitter, it's World This Morning without a G. On Daily Motion on YouTube, it's World This Morning, World This Morning. The fabulous repeat's going to be at 11 p.m. Till the next time, look after yourselves. 1 to 3. Good morning. Miss Humar.
ऐ सब्ज़ गुंबद वाले मंजूर दुआ करना जब वक्त नज़ा आए आका दीदार अता करना ऐ नूरे खुदा कर आँखों में समा जाना या दर पे बुला लेना या ख्वाब में आ जाना या दर पे बुला लेना या ख्वाब में आ जाना आता है उन्हें आसी हर गम की दुआ करना, जब वक्त नज़ा आए आका दीदार अता करना। मैं घोर अंधेरी में घबराऊंगी जब तन्हा, इमदाद मेरी करने आ जाना रसूल अल्लाह। रोशन मेरी तुरबत को लिल्लाह ज़रा करना, जब वक्त नज़ा आए आका दीदार अता करना। मुजरिम हूँ जहाँ भर का महशर में भरम रखना, रुसवाए ज़माना हूँ दोज़ख से बचा लेना, रुसवाए ज़माना हूँ दोज़ख से बचा लेना। मंजूर दुआ मेरी मकबूल